Welcome to Fly Action in Focus. So this is a very special mini-series where we're really focusing down, see what I did there?
I did.
Onto animating your flies and really bringing every fly in your box to life and making them far more irresistible as a result. So, it's really about bringing that life into all of your fly patterns. Now, towards the end of this video, we're going to dissect the fish capture that you saw at the top of the episode. And actually reveal, how that sort of works and the nuts and bolts of that. So definitely stay tuned for that. There's some real nuggets of information within that.
Yeah, we'll see in future episodes in this mini-series that this sort of idea of moving and manipulating your fly is quite well defined in stillwater fly fishing, particularly in the UK, the competition scene, but not so much in river fishing.
No, I mean, you do, obviously, there are the classic examples. You've got your Frank Sawyer doing his induced take, and that's very well documented.
Yeah.
Oliver Kite, back in the day, used to do his party trick of being blindfolded and then catching grayling by fishing downstream and then inducing the take. Yeah. So he'd just set the hook after he'd done the induced take movement and he'd be catching his fish.
That similar sort of concept with the lines and ring lift in the USA. That's sort of famous USA's sort of contribution.
Yeah, so clearly it's not like we're saying this is a brand new thing and it's never been seen before, but what we hope to convince you of, it's up to you if you believe it or not, what we're going to put out there is that there's far more detail available than what is commonly shown. And there's so many people that have sort of maybe come across the surface layer of these techniques, but they've not looked any deeper, and nobody, including river competition fly anglers, I would suggest, unless they're just kind of, having these amazing results and just not telling anybody about it.
It may be a secret.
It could be, but people aren't really aware of the level of richness and detail in these techniques, the very sort of structured tactics that we've come across and been fortunate enough to be exposed to. So we're going to look in detail at that. Here's a really typical example of a day on a popular local stream. I'm fishing classic upstream nymph tactics on a fly rod and reel. Using a pair of weighted nymphs, I'm casting upstream and dead drifting back towards me. And as you can see, if I'd stuck only to using dead drift tactics all day, I'd have had little to show for my efforts. But as soon as I started to include some fly manipulation techniques, the fish became much more interested. Even if I didn't hook them all, these difficult grayling were provoked into taking the fly. Again, a missed opportunity gave proof of interest. Finally, I got one to stay on long enough to say hello to. And this was the pattern for the rest of the session.
Nice bit of fishing as usual from Paul there, and it just goes to show you can fish some very fishy looking areas with a dead drift presentation and wonder what's going on, and the minute you start to add some animation to the fly, you can get fish from nowhere, and you could be following someone up who's only a dead drift angler. It's one of these things where it can be a game changer on the right day, absolute game changer.
Yeah, I think that flicking that switch of a previously unresponsive fish, or if you can't see the fish, a previously unresponsive pool, actually turning those into taking fish and saving a blank day and having a great experience. So changing what you do as well as what you've actually got on, I think that's a key theme through all these episodes.
Yeah.
And within that, we've got some additional information, some special bonus training that's available to you. It's actually, you need to sign up to it as a separate sequence. It's not available within the regular GetResponse, if you're familiar with the platforms, sequence of email tutorials. It's a separate sidearm of specialised tuition.
It's a mini course, basically.
It is a mini course. And as well, to help you along with that, you'll actually get a free chapter from our new DVD, which we'll obviously be talking about within the series as well, because it's focused on exactly these techniques that we're talking about. So go ahead and check that out.
The details will be up on screen now. Just follow the link and you'll be receiving emails on this mini tutorial course straight away. But that's it for this episode. These are going to be coming a little bit quicker than normal, so only a few days between episodes. Yeah. We're trying to get you a mini course pretty sort of condensed.
Absolutely, coming thick and fast. Check out the next one though, because it'll feature me getting a bit of a bloody nose from an ex-pupil, somebody who actually taught to fish, teaching me a good old lesson on stream. So it's really worth you watching that. So check it out in the next few days.